Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining today's meeting. I'm Nixie Lam, local politician in Hong Kong and election committee member representing the newly added youth sector. I know some of you may have heard about some doubts and criticism on whether the election committee after the revamp is widely representable. This time round, we have not only increased members from 1,200 to 1,500, but added numerous sectors that covers new businesses, professionals, grassroots community, women, and youth. The committee is formed based by their social functions and their historical roles and connections in the city. Taking the associations of Chinese fellow townsmen subsector, the Hong Kong Federation of Fujian Associations has been serving over 1 million Hong Kong people of Fujianese origin, and that is 1/7 of the Hong Kong population. The New Territories Associations of Societies is a group of organizations with years of experience on public services, targeting to over half of Hong Kong's populations in town. And these are only 2 of the subsector representatives out of the 1,500, taking us out of Hong Kong to the United States. If you had no doubt whether the Electoral College is representable, then I beg your pardon, you have no right to criticize our system. Opposition sittings are never guaranteed in any political playbook, and there is definitely no room for traitors to any system. Our city has been taunted in 2019 by foreign-funded violence rioters to strike a color revolution in town, aiming to destroy the homes of over 7 million of Hong Kong people. The reason why we're all here today at the United Nations Human Rights Council is that we believed by having fair shares of communication across nations, we can then find ways to compromise and come together on our differences. The global situation has been downhill with political trade bullies and provocative military projects. I can't help to ask, are we still going to tangle ourselves with the "you have to follow my kind of rules or I will destroy you by all means" mentality? Or it is about time to respect each other's culture, history, and norms? When we are 2 years into this epidemic with no visible end due to a lack of nationwide cooperation, are we looking for war or are we looking for peace? I urge politicians and world leaders to stop creating conflict and get hands-on to lead your country out of the challenges. I felt utterly disgusted when foreign politicians told our youngsters that they would stand with them and they should fight their own governments and hate their own culture. Because Hong Kong is no longer suitable to live in and our system is not trustworthy. But on the other hand, the very country's Chamber of Commerce in Hong Kong spends over $11 million to a permanent office premises. Isn't this rather irony? In 2019, I had various interviews on foreign media outlets like the BBC and CNN, etc. Videos and news links were easily searchable simply by my name or in conjunction of the name of the media outlet. But unfortunately, these links were all gone. Videos, radio records, news piece, and even my sharing as a foreign student embracing Australian education that has been online for over 10 years, wipe out in a blink just like that. So what kind of suppression is this? When you are emphasized on embracing democracy, cherishing freedom of speech, and protecting human rights, whose democracy are you defending? Whose freedom of speech are you referring to? And what exactly are your kind of fancy human rights look like? No, I will not stop speaking out the truth, and your suppression will not take me down. As a young representative of Hong Kong Chinese, I will not bend down and will fight on to all this nonsense to protect our city. Watch out, and we will prove to you what dignity looks like, and we shall never, ever give it away like the Prime Minister down under. This is my country, my city, and it is our duty to protect, so take your dirty hands off my city.
快来订阅通识，按旁边小铃铛给我们点赞和分享哦。如果有什么想说的，也欢迎在下面多多留言呀。